Let's talk about The Ninth Circle. Image Comics has just started a new imprint back in December of last year, headed up by Garth Ennis and Adam Glass, and it's monthly books that are one-shots in the horror space, this oversized magazine-style look. They're about 48 pages. I just read the first two of them, Freddy the Fix and Blood Train. That's Garth Ennis and Adam Glass here. Now, this entire imprint was put together to establish horror properties in this one-shot format. The primary investor is K Media, Kimberly Stewart over there. Now, so anybody who doesn't know, all investment in the comic book industry is based on the idea of other media, right? That you would make a comic book, it becomes a film, a TV show, a video game, and then can exploit other merchandise. Fortunately, just the state of the comic book industry is it can't financially support the weight of outside investment unless it transforms into other media. So in some ways, these one-shot horror books are kind of the perfect studio pitch for a horror movie or a horror series. And here's my thoughts on the first two that are coming out here. Freddy the Fix here, this is Garth Ennis. This is about, so to speak, a fix-it man, a cleaner who goes in after a werewolf has a bad sexual experience and rips the head off of some twink. That's a direct quote from the book here. Now, the art is absolutely spectacular, is fabulous. The story is set around Freddy the Fixer. He's a fixer, a cleaner in this fantastical world of Hollywood, and the monsters inside of Hollywood are actually real, but the world doesn't necessarily know they are. But they have all these sort of crazy sexual desires and kinks, and he's cleaning up their messes. And the creature from the Black Lagoon is like running a union, and the boogeyman has supposedly died, and he's trying to cover it up. Really interesting story. Love me some Garth Ennis. Of course, it's violent and sexy and crude and all the things that make Garth Ennis. Blood Train here with Adam Glass and Bernard Chang on art here. Really cool story about a group of friends who are taking a train from China to Russia. There's a brother and sister, and the brother is essentially screwing up with his life, and he's getting kicked out of the family company. She's taking him to rehab, although this is a secret. One of their friends gets jabbed by the syringe and injected with something as they get onto the train, and then they transform into this monster and start killing people. And the group of friends then has to survive and kill their own friends. Cool storyline, great ending, some emotional moments in here that are really working. Bernard Chang's art, I really liked. Got a lot of cool colors. He does the whole package here. This feels like it's tailor-made to become a horror movie. So The Ninth Circle, I'm gonna keep checking these books out here because I'm a big fan of one-shots. I know everybody doesn't love them, but I like just grabbing a book, 48 pages, and that's the ride.